Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my video, and today we're going to be taking on the brand new Memory of Chaos in 2.4, and today I am very excited because finally Wind Weakness is back in this MOC, which means it is time to revive our Blade, and as a Blade main, this makes me incredibly happy. Now the team we're going to be running is Bronya, as well as Ruan, Mei, and then Luocha as our sustainer, and then on the second half we are going to go for an Acheron team, alongside our brand new Jiaoqiu, as well as, where is she, Silverwolf, because Aventurine is a pretty single target heavy boss, so we're going to be going for Silverwolf instead of Pela, and then as our sustainer we are going to be running Aventurine. So yeah, with that being said, let's just get right into it. Now all character builds will be at the end of the video, so you can see that our Blade is both E0 S0 as well as his stats later on, but more importantly, let's just start off here using everyone's technique. And boy, I'm just hoping for a good start. Now I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too sure how this enemy actually works. I did have to fight him like the early stages of MOC, but I just auto-battled, so I'm not really sure what his mechanics are. But hopefully we can take him out before he does anything silly. Anyway, we're gonna start off here with our Ruan Mei's ult, thanks to them hitting us, which actually gave us our ult first turn. And I'm just gonna go for a basic attack here, and then skill on our Blade into a normal attack for 50k, which is a good start for us. And luckily we are going to be able to proc our talent as well as our ultimate. So here 138k on the talent, 125k thanks to the memory turbulence, and then we proc our ult for a big 139k. Okay, that is a good start, and that was without our Bronya's ult, which I'm pretty sure is what gives us the crit damage from her. But yeah, that's always the very nice thing about this team. Whenever you get a turn where you get to have a buffed Blade, normal attack, ult, and follow-up is always very satisfying. But, you know, we're doing pretty well here for ourselves. Now, 35k there, ult on Bronya. Actually, maybe I should have ulted during Blade's turn. I'm actually not sure if that makes a difference. Anyway, we did get our crit damage boost. So right now we're sitting at 73 crit rate to 225 crit damage, thanks to Bronya giving us 55 crit damage. Which was very kind of her. 41k on our basic there. And okay, or Blade dispelled his debuff or whatever. Okay, cool. So if I use my Luocha's ult, will it also dispel it? Yes, it does. Okay then. Okay. Oh, was I maybe supposed to hit him with our Ruan Mei? Is she gonna get CC'd? I don't know. Whoopsies, I'm gonna be real, I'm not too sure how this is gonna go. Anyway, Luocha heals up our Bladey, and now we do have his ult, but what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna wait to buff it first. So we're gonna skill on our Bronya, and then with Bronya's ultimate and her skill up, we deal 97k, 70k into 83k. A lovely rotation. Okay, can you please die? Oh, thank you. He had 2k HP left, exactly. And we managed to clear that in one cycle, which is actually incredibly quick. That's actually quite surprising. I did not expect us to clear that quickly. Now we just have to take these guys out in a couple of cycles. Too much math to do. Anyway, Luocha, okay, your field disappears after this turn, so I shouldn't ult. I was thinking maybe I ult just to deal some extra toughness bar damage, but I don't feel like that's a good idea anymore. That's annoying. Why would you do that? Okay then. Gonna skill on our Ruan Mei since we have a lot of skill points available right now. Our Blade is just gonna have the basic attack, and then we're gonna cleanse using our Luocha, and then we're also gonna use his ultimate so that we can get the healing field up right away. Now we can skill on our Bronya, and we get to do it again. We get to have the skill buff as well as the ultimate buff up right now. We're gonna attack with our basic, deals 69k, proc our talent for 85k, which heals us all the way up, and then we get to consume even more damage on our ultimate to hit 106,000. Blade is just so fun to play. Like, to this day, Blade is still one of the funnest characters. For me, it's like Blade and Bootle are my two funnest characters. As much as I love Acheron, it is just kind of wait until you get your ult and then spam your ult. I mean, Acheron is still fun, but I just love playing Blade and Bootle. Those are probably my two favorite characters to play to this day. Other than that, ratio is also pretty satisfying. I'd say that's probably my top 3. FEIXIAO looks cool, but I don't know if I'm gonna pull FEIXIAO on this account. Honestly, if Blade can pull his sorry. If Blade can pull his weight in Memory of Chaos, I don't really think that we need FEIXIAO. Now, unfortunately, Luocha does heal us up here. I mean, not unfortunately, he's doing his job. But, you know, it would have been nice if he did it a bit later on. Okay, I mean, this guy's down right now, so oh, Ruan may CC'd. Oh, okay, so do I have to hit him to prevent the debuff? Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cleanse the debuff off of our... That does not cleanse the debuff off of our Bronya. Oh no, because Bronya basically never normal attacks. Okay, that is not good. Can I get rid of it if I ult on Luocha? No, I can't. Okay, this is a bit scary. Okay, things are going a bit wrong for us right here. This isn't good. Okay, just gonna basic here and then... I should have ulted on Bronya to have her ult up right now. Okay, Ruan Mei is low. We do have a skill point we can use on our Luocha. Is he gonna get off an auto heal? I don't know. Okay, what we need to do is we need to prevent Ruan Mei from dying. I think that's more important than cleansing our Bronya. Ah, this is annoying. I feel like this might slow us down. I feel like maybe we're gonna be able to clear 1 cycle shorter than we would otherwise. Okay, thank you, Luocha, for cleansing our Bronya for free. That's always going to be the nice part about Luocha. Now, will our ult give us a skill point? The answer is yes, very nice. This is why I definitely do recommend picking up the Bronya Lightcon if you can. I think buying at least 1 copy of it is valuable, even if you're a free-to-play. Anyway, ult on our Blade, 101k, into a skill, heal us right back up, 92k on the damage. The it's not a Barson, isn't it? It's like a Barson mech, something like that. Anyway, it goes down 217k thanks to the memory turbulence, and we are going to move on to the 26th cycle. I really think if we didn't have that brief moment where we struggled a bit with CC, I think maybe we could have cleared this in 26 cycles. And 26 cycles on Blade in late 2024 is pretty damn good, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I will take that happily. Yeah, it does seem like we're unfortunately gonna take over into the 25th cycle unless we can get the memory turbulence to proc. I mean, this will do some extra damage. No, we're still gonna be 1 short. Unlucky. So close. It could have been a 26 cycle, man. But honestly, I'm just glad we were able to do so well with our Blade. Okay, 4 HP. You know what? We're gonna go for the dramatic. We're gonna do a big nuke left on our Blade. He's a full HP, buffed by the skill, buffed by the ult. Consume as much HP as you like. 6.3k HP. 73 to 223 crit rate to crit damage. Bunch of buffs up. Please crit, otherwise this will be embarrassing. 76k to a single target on our Blade. I will take it. 25 cycles on Blade, very decent. Probably could have been a bit higher. Probably could have been 26. But, you know what? Even if... I'll still take 25, even though 26 would have been a bit nicer. If you have a slightly better Blade than me, then you can probably hit 26. But anyway, it is time to move on to our Acheron half up against Aventurine. I just hope that this team will work. Okay, I accidentally costed, and I'm going to pretend that I did not just mess that up. But actually what we're going to do this time is we're going to start off with a Silverwolf technique instead of an Acheron technique. The reason being is that if we get a defense shred on one of these guys, which I just saw that we did, we're going to be able to skill on our Silverwolf, get the extra energy thanks to the 1.1 event light cone. Although unfortunately it's not the one which we have all the stacks on, but it's fine because if I skill on Jiaoqiu and then uses ult. This guy will be on 9 stacks anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. And then this guy is the one with the defense shred on him. So what I'm going to do is, there we go, we instantly get our ultimate on our Silverwolf. And I am just going to use it on this guy who has all the stacks on him right now, just because the other guy is already close to being broken. And we managed to hit every single crit and hit for 485k in our first turn. That is some very solid numbers, and now thanks to, we actually do manage to weakness break this guy, thanks to the lightning implant from our Silverwolf, so this is actually a perfect start. And, ooh, actually, we might be able to, what's it called, zero cycle this, at least the first half. Let's see, we're on, okay, there we go. Thanks to Jiaoqiu, our debuffs did just tick up. So now what we do is we will ult on our Aventurine to get 9 debuffs on our Acheron. And there we go, spamming the button worked. And now 1, 2, and 3. 488k, 0 cycle the first half. E0 S0 Acheron, by the way, fully free to play. E0 S0 Jiaoqiu and Silverwolf. But there we go, thanks to a little bit of strategy and luck, we managed to 0 cycle the first half. And now we have a ton of turns to take out Aventurine. Okay, now the question is, what do I want to do? Because our Jiaoqiu's energy is going to be lacking a bit. Since we can still implant a weakness on our normal, I'm just going to normal on Silverwolf, and then if we do another normal, we'll be able to get her ult. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the damage. Oop, that's annoying. Okay, you know what? Acheron is probably the best thing here, because we were going to use her skill anyway, because that's our way of getting a debuff up. Anyway, now we ult on our Jiaoqiu, and we, okay, I am gonna have to waste a little bit of stacks on our Acheron, because this guy doesn't have the 53 defense shred from Silverwolf, which I'm gonna implant now, because this will increase our damage a lot. And now let's see how much we do with 35 vulnerability, 53 death shred. The answer is, maybe we missed a crit in there, I don't know, about 318k. I will take 318k. Aventurine is already down to half HP. Yes, please do hit. Oh wait, does that attack saps energy? I didn't know that. Oof. That's unlucky. Anyway, 37k on the skill here. And then, okay, now we also have all the debuffs I mentioned earlier, as well as a res shred from our Silverwolf. We did miss our first crit, but we did still hit 277k. Which I will take. Okay, you're being annoying. 6 points. Is that enough? The answer is okay, yes, very nice. I'm gonna be real, this Aventurine half, as long as you have 25 cycles, you're fine, but you might need to retry a couple of times because the RNG can get really bad, and also if you misplay, it can also be really annoying. Anyway, we are just gonna break the Aventurine here, and that will make the memory imprint go off. And luckily, thanks to Jiaoqiu, he is still on 5 stacks, but anyway, we're gonna skill here. Use Jiaoqiu's ultimate. Now, what's he gonna do? Anything annoying? Okay. Oh, he gives us Silverwolf's ult. Thank you for that, Mr. Aventurine. So now we get our 53 death shred up, and we get the I think it's a 10% res shred. Oh, 13% res shred, 53 death shred, 35 vulnerability, 15% increased ult damage. Let's see, do we hit every crit? And if we do, how much damage do we do? 55k, 111, 303,000. I will happily take that on a single target. This is why I pulled Jiaoqiu. Thank you very much. My god. Anyway, oh, his dot actually 22k. That's better than I expected, honestly. Okay, this could get a bit annoying though. Okay, basic on Silverwolf. Skill on Acheron to give ourselves a stack for the ultimate, and so that she also doesn't get CC'd. I think that's most important. Eventually, just basic, he gets to resist CC anyway. And then Jiaoqiu, I'd rather you not get hit, and also it would be nice to get energy, so I am just going to skill here. And this will also give us an Acheron stack. And, okay, lovely, let's ult straight away. Sorry, Silverwolf, you're going to have to take a bit of damage, and she does get CC'd, but it's fine. We do still have all of the debuffs on Aventurine, and we do hit 362k this time. Okay, I think 362k is going to be our damage ceiling on Aventurine with this team. But that's some big damage right there. And I think we're going to be able to clear in 4 cycles. And that's mostly thanks to the fact that we were able to 0 cycle the first half. But even if we didn't, we'd still be able to clear in about 20 cycles, which I will take. So, yeah, even if you don't 0 cycle the first half like I did, you can still very much take this out. As long as you get 25 on the first half, which I managed to do with a F2P E0 S0 Blade, I was able to take out this half pretty easily with our Acheron. We're just ulting for fun here. But anyway, 74, 130 into 373,000. Goodbye, Aventurine. Thank you for the 21 cycle clear. Okay, this is actually easier than I expected. Although, I mean, Blade we managed to pull off first try, and then our Acheron second time of asking with slightly better RNG, and also me not completely missing an ult, which I don't even want to talk about. But yeah, as you can see, every single unit we use is E0S0, and we still managed to clear in 21 cycles, even though one of our units is Blade, who everyone says, oh, Blade's an F tier, Blade's a terrible unit nowadays, blah, blah, blah. Well, Blade main here to tell you, Blade is still amazing whenever he gets the chance to shine. So yeah, if you need a wind unit for Memory of Chaos, Blade's your guy. So yeah, with that being said, it's time to move on to our character builds. Well then, as you can see, luckily our Blade is still holding up to this day, which makes me very happy. I was scared for a sec that maybe he wouldn't be able to clear, but we just about managed to do it. Now when it comes to our character builds, first of all, starting with our MVP today, Blade, he's on 6.3k HP. This will go up to 73.7 crit thanks to his signature artifact set, and then 149 crit damage, which will go up thanks to Broken Keel. We are on Secret Valve. We do have it S3 nowadays. Still not S5, but he is S0 since we don't have his signature Lycon. Traces fully maxed out. His relics, like I said, his signature set as you would be expecting him to run. And then these are how our pieces are looking. They're nothing spectacular, but they're also pretty decent. We are running him on Rootle nowadays because that is better when you run him with Bronya. And then, of course, he is E0. When it comes to our Bronya, 134 speed, so she's just slower than our Blade. 201 crit damage, so that she passes on a big crit damage buff. And then she's on her signature Lycon. Traces mostly max out. The skill and ult are what are most important. Relics, 2-piece speed and 2-piece HP, just for the sustainability. And then she is E1, so we do have an E1 S1 Bronya. And then for our Ruan Mei over here, she is on 148 speed. Obviously, these guys do get plus 10 speed thanks to Ruan Mei, which is pretty nice. Our Ruan Mei actually isn't that amazing when it comes to her break effect. She's on 149. This will go up to 169 thanks to her buff. But we're still missing 11 break effect, which would be very nice for maxing out her buff. But you know what? It is what it is. She's on an S5 cogs. Traces mostly maxed out other than the basic. 2-piece break effect. Since we don't need to get more than 148 speed. These are how our pieces are looking. Penacony for the 5% ER. And then she is E0, of course. Then quickly when it comes to our Acheron, 111 speed, 65, 155. These go up thanks to her signature set. Good night, sleep well, S1. Traces mostly max out, mainly the ult, which is the most important part, as well as the talent on the main artifact set. And then E0, when it comes to our Jiaoqiu, E0, 157 speed, 148 effect hit rate. On an S4, Eyes of the Prey. Traces ult and talent max out, which is the most important. 2-piece speed and then 2-piece rainbow, just trying to max out speed and effect hit rate as much as we can. And he is on the effect hit rate plain ornament set, and he is E0. And then our Silverwolf, 152 speed on 135 EHR on the 1.1 event light con. Traces mostly maxed out, other than the ones which go for damage. And then 2-piece speed and 2-piece HP, again, just for a bit of tankiness. Even though we don't really need it when we're running Aventurine, but still it's nice just in case. And then finally our Aventurine, 135 speed. He does have 34 effect hit rate, just so that this Lycon can trigger. That being the trend Lycon to give us a debuff if Jiaoqiu doesn't, which is a rarity, but you know, sometimes silly things might happen. So this is just kind of a failsafe, and eventually shields are thick enough, and we do have him running on full defense, and he is E0. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe we'll do some more videos on this current MOC. There are quite a few things I'd like to try out, but we'll have to see how that works. Other than that, we will have our FEIXIAO summons up. And then we're also doing quite a few Genshin Impact videos because Natlan has just released, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. But with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. We are on the road to 1k subs. We're less than 50 subs away, so I would really appreciate it if you did subscribe. And with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. See ya!